What is going on, everybody? How are y'all doing today? I am doing great. Hope you're doing well. We are going to talk about the Fisher Show, the Midwest Monster Giant Show in Indiana this past weekend. My upcoming shows I'm doing this week in Spartanburg, South Carolina, and a huge over 400 table all sold out in Nashville, Tennessee, July 15 to 17. And let's get into it, guys. Let's get fired up. Woo! Thank you very much for clicking on this video. I really appreciate it, and please, if you can take a moment to give me a subscribe if you haven't, like the video, comment down below, and please follow me on Instagram at GMFIRED. Alright guys, so I just got in my uniform, so I'll let you guys see it. This is what it looks like. It says always down to buying, trading, and making deals, and the back is my logo of GM Fire. So you guys are probably gonna see me wearing this around a lot of the shows. I should be wearing this at every single shows now, but we'll see. Maybe we get more designs in the future. We'll see. So the Fisher Show in Indiana, I think I saw it or heard about it a couple months ago, but I forgot about it or something, so I didn't really plan on going to that show. Literally 3 days before the show, I saw a whole bunch of people posting about it on Instagram. I saw Ryan from Sport Car Collector 2. He posted it, he's going. I'm like, whoa, what? Because I had three shows I was planning to go to. One was in Rollins, North Carolina. It was a 2-day show as well, or a 3-day show. I believe it's either Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or just Saturday and Sunday. I was thinking about going to that. It was the same distance for me to there and to Indiana as well, 6 hours. I had a local show here in Tennessee, but it was like, obviously it's like 30 to 40 table shows. It's not really that big, but obviously I don't have to wake up early, save gas money, or the indie show. So my idea was Father's Day. Of course, I would like to be home on Sunday, hang out with my dad. So I would like to be home on that Sunday. Plus, usually last time I went to Hickory's show, it was during Mother's Day, and it was so slow. It was very slow. I've never been to a Hickory show that slow, because Hickory was one of my first big show out of state, out of the city I've ever been to, and I've always had a good experience at Hickory. And that one weekend, it was probably one of the slowest shows I've ever been to. So of course, you know, mothers get more love than fathers, so I didn't know what to expect. But just to make it safe, I wanted to be home on Sunday anyway, so I kind of crossed out Rollins for that weekend and drove Indiana. So Indiana, I drove technically midnight, so 12 a.m. Friday. All the way, it was 6 hours for me, so I arrived there at about 8 o'clock because I had to get I stopped for gas, restroom, and get some food, right? And I was up for about 20 hours ish, give or take, when I arrived at 8 a.m. So then I just walked around. My body felt tired, but my mind, I actually didn't feel that sleepy. Maybe I drank a whole bunch of coffee and 5-hour energy, so I was all hyped up on caffeine. But it was good, I thought. It was a huge show. It was sold out, of course. I was walking around. It was fun. Got to see a lot of people I've like seen around shows. The show was good, I thought. Made a lot of trades the first day, which was Friday. Bought a lot of cards, so that was fun. So at the MidWest Monster Show in Indiana, I made a lot of deals. I picked up a lot of stuff. I was actually trying to get some value slabs and value cards. I got a lot of value slabs, but I didn't really get as many value cards as I should have. I've been watching a lot of my videos back, and a lot of the boxes I went through, I was so disappointed and regret not buying more of the stuff. Like the Peyton Manning box, for example, there was a whole bunch of game used serial number patches for under $20, and I'm sure if I got multiples, I probably can negotiate down to maybe $10 to $15 a card. And of course, I live in Tennessee, so Peyton Manning is huge, so I can probably move those for like $40 to $50 probably. But that was one of my regret. I probably should have looked through more value boxes. But I was recording with a camera, my first time going around with cameras, so it was hard to like hold the camera in one hand and flip through the stuff. I was trying to get more content for you guys because the last couple of years I've actually been recording, but I don't know why I didn't upload a lot of videos. And I was watching a lot of my videos back. I thought I had more content, but apparently I really don't have that many content on my channel, which I'm kind of disappointed in, because I've been to at least 50 shows the last like 16-20 months, so that was very disappointing. So I'm gonna run through some of the deals I made this weekend and why I made those. I made like probably over 20 deals this weekend, so I'm not gonna go through everything, but just some of the quote unquote bigger stuff that I did. So let's start with the Zion Williamson. So the Zion, I got in a trade. I traded my RPA Anthony Edwards Obsidians PSA 8 number out 15, which I got in a trade while back in Knoxville. I think I have so I got that Edwards blue prism Edwards out of 199, sterling silver Acuna, and I think there was another card, and then a Max Jones RPA jersey number 10 of 10 for a high school out of 10 LeBron James auto, a Mike Trout, and I think about like $500 to $600. So I have about 2,600 in that lot, which I put a value at 4,200. So I'm up I'm up a decent amount on that lot already. And the Edwards, I moved the Edwards for the Zion, and two like $20-$30 cards, so $60 in value, and about, I think it was like about $300 and something dollars. So I moved Zion because I think he hasn't been really playing the last 6 months. He hasn't even played like 200 games his whole entire career. His cards are actually pretty high for like a guy that don't really play. I think his exact same card compared to like John Morant or Trey Young, I think the Zion card is more. A PSA 9 Prism Auto of Zion, I think it's worth more than PSA 9 of John Morant, or definitely Trey Young for sure. Which I think, I don't know, he could come back and dominate the league again, but it's just a very high risk card in my opinion. And I was able to move it for $600 cash and a Larry Bird autograph valued at $300. So I think I got a pretty good deal on it. So that's my thought process for getting rid of the Zion. Yeah, I'm just trying to like liquidate stuff as fast and just keep the wheel rolling, right? So you just want to get the money, move it to the next thing, make your profit, move to the next thing, get your profit, move to the next thing. Of course, sometimes you're gonna get burned. Like my Justin Fields, I bought it for $460, and then that same day there was a comp for $420. But it was like, I think it was like 3 or 6 bids, so it was kind of weird. It was kind of sketchy because other comps throughout like the last couple months, it was ranging from $550 to like $850. So it was that $420 or whatever price kind of messed up my value for Fields, but I was able to move it for $300 cash. 10 out of 10 gold prism PSA 10 Tobias Harris, and a color blast Henry Ruggs. So why did I did that? Because I live in Knoxville, Tennessee. Tobias Harris went to University of Tennessee, which is in Knoxville, so that's cool. And 10 out of 10 PSA 10, that's triple 10. So I just thought that car was unique. He actually bought it on eBay a few months ago for $150. So I valued it at $150. So that's about $550. I mean, my bad. That's about $450 right there, right? And I only have $460 in that car, and he threw on top the Henry Ruggs Color Blast. I can't find a value on it. I just put $50 value on it because there was a PSA 10 Color Blast that did 200. So 3x, 2x, 3x. PSA 10 is 2x or 3x a raw, something like that. So $50 value. So I got about $500 value for a car I paid $460 for. I mean, that's not crazy. That's not crazy amount of profit, but you know, Justin Fields is pretty high risk as well because he's all speculative. When the season starts, if he goes 0-3, that could be like a $200 car, right? Or he can take them to the playoff, and that could be a $1,000 car. But the season doesn't start till another 3 or 4 months, so I probably will be able to get another Justin Fields back if there was a comp for 4 or something. Maybe I can get it back for like 3 in the 300 range. We'll see. So that's my thought process for Justin Fields. So the Mike Trout on-car auto diamond icons out of 5, I made a trade for it. Looking back, maybe I got rid of it for a little bit cheaper than I thought that I would like to, but Mike Trout, I get Mike Trout super easy. Every single shows I go to, there's tons of Mike Trouts out there. I love Mike Trouts. He's my MVP for this hobby. I do great with Mike Trouts. It's super easy for me to move, super easy for me to get, and I still have a beautiful Mike Trout left. But I got this Mike Trout in the same deal with the, you know, I was telling you about earlier with the 2 Edwards, Mac Jones, and the Acuna trade. So I got rid of the Mac Jones, 10 out of 10 Mac Jones in Dallas for this Mike Trout and $600 on top. I got the Mac Jones for I think about like either $800 to $1,000 trade value, and I got about $1,600 trade value out of it because the guy was valuing the Mike Trout at $600. So I personally had the Mike Trout for the last 2 or 3 shows. I had a $1,000 price tag on that Mike Trout. A lot of people said they're interested in it, but I don't know why I just didn't make the deal. But the Mike Trout is beautiful. I got about $450 cash, a Pokemon card, sticker at $85, and 2, I have it right here actually, 2 Meta Universe cards. He had them stickered at $300 and $200, but I think they're probably like half those prices. So I'm putting all these at like maybe, I'll just say $200 just to be conservative, you know. They might be a little bit more. I hope they're not less than that, but say $200 value and a $85 price tag Pokemon card, which is probably like $50 give or take. So I'm getting $250 trade, $450 cash. So that's about $7 $700 value. At the time, I think we valued this at like 250, 300s. But I just want to make a trade happen. Just move Mike Trout, which I probably shouldn't have done. I probably should have like tried to hammer it out a little bit more. I don't know. I guess I was just hopped up on caffeine, so I just too hyper. But I'm still up on the Mike Trout. But I just thought I could have got a little bit more. But that's okay. We made a few deals. Sometimes you just gotta let people win. So next time, hopefully, we can make a relationship happen. And you know, it's a give and take thing, right? You can't just win every single time. I mean, technically, I did win because I don't really have much in that card. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe next time I get a better deal from them. So I got the Kaboom Mac Jones. The Kaboom Mac Jones, the guy had a price tag of $1,000 on it, which was pretty fair. But I've also saw a few other comps around May. I think it was around May for under $600. So 5 something, 600. I asked the guy if he could do any better, and he said 800. So I just counted 700, and the guy took the deal. $700 cash for the Mac Jones Kaboom. The reason I got that because I saw a recent comp in June. A raw one did 1,300. It was actually 1,900 or OBO, and they took the 1,300 offer. PSA 9s were doing 11 to 1,200. So I kind of saw the Mac Jones at like a 1,200 value, but it was kind of risky. There was like a print line on there. All Kabooms had print lines. A lot of Kabooms had print lines. I didn't really know how much like that sell was. I think I kind of got rid of it a little bit, you know, a little bit cheaper, considering there's like, you know, recent comps in the past 2 weeks for that same card at 1,200. But Lane, we did a few deals. He seems like a nice kid with his dad. I think we did like 3 or 4 deals, so I was able to move it to him for 1,000, so 900 cash, and a car he threw in. He said it was $100 value, so I just did the deal just to do the deal because, you know, I probably could have got 1,200 if I held on for it for another, you know, couple of weeks, or I could just get the quick flip, 20-minute quick flip, make a quick $200 and a quick, you know, $100 car or whatever, and just move on to the next show, and hopefully I can, you know, make some more profits. So my thought process is if I can make 10% or 20% of my money each time I spend it, and just keep snowballing, and maybe, you know, one day I'll get like a large sum, right? And, you know, of course, Mac Jones, if somebody decides to sell a Mac Jones Kaboom for $500, then, you know, maybe that's gonna be the next comp or something. That's how comping works. It's very annoying. I understand that. It's like, you know, that's why I'm starting to get numbered cards, because there's less of them, and people can't just like undercut each other and just determine what prices are. And that's also weird, you know, like if somebody bought this card for $50 on eBay, people are gonna say this is a $50 card, it's gonna be worth $50, right? And then the next day, if somebody posts this for $1,000 and somebody bought it and there's a comp on it for $1,000, then the next day this card becomes from $50 to $1,000. I don't think that's like the best way to comp cards, because it's obviously people can fake sales and stuff like that. So I would like to see all the sales and just average it up, average it down, and we just meet in the middle rather than just getting the highest card or the lowest comp, stuff like that. So that was my move for the weekends. Let me know what you guys think. You know, if I let my car out for too cheap or it was good just to take profit. And also this weekend I'll be setting up in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Spartanburg, South Carolina. The link is right here. The poster's right here. You guys want to check it out. I'll be there on Friday. We'll probably get ready to set up a little bit, and apparently there's a trade night there as well. So if you guys are gonna be around, come by to the trade night and let's make some deals. And of course, July 15th to July 17th in Nashville, Tennessee, there's gonna be a 3-day gigantic car show. So you got at the fairground in Nashville. So if you guys are around town or nearby, come check it out. We'll have everything from vintage to modern, high-end, low-end, mid-end, value slab, vintage, everything. Pokemon, steel products, everything. Come by. We're always buying, we're always trading, and we're always down to make some deals. So come on by and let's make some deals. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Please, if you haven't subscribed yet, give me a subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I need your help. Also, please like and comment down below. It's good for the algorithm. Also, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, please do so. And thank you guys so much. Fire out!